안녕하십니까. 관리번호 1번입니다. 수업실연 시작하겠습니다. Alright class, so far we reviewed the 4 components of a story. So who remembers what they were? Yes, Haejin? Character is right. And? Yes, Minsu? That's right, plot twist. So we're going to find these 4 components in a real story. Are you guys excited? Great, you guys are all nodding. So let's all turn to material 1. Can you show them to me? Okay, great. So we're going to read the title out loud together. 1, 2, Enemy Pie. So who can guess the meaning of this title? Can anyone take a guess? Okay, so I'm going to write enemy pie here. Enemy pie. Oh, you guys seem a little confused. So how about we think about these 2 words together? So what is an enemy? Does anyone know what an enemy is? Yes, Minyoung? Yes, that's right. So Minyoung said an enemy is someone that we don't like, someone we hate. That's right. And what about pie? Who knows what pie means? Yes, Minso? That's right. Pie is a type of dessert. So what might an enemy pie be? Okay, yes, Minso? Okay, so Minso said that enemy pie might mean a pie that we give to our enemies. That's a good guess. So now we're going to talk with our pairs about the enemies that we have. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes and we're going to talk in pairs about the enemies we have. Does everyone have a pair? Oh, Donguk, you don't have a pair, so you can sit with Sumin in the back. Now, does everyone have a pair? Okay, so I'll give you 2 minutes. So please share who your enemies are. 2 minutes, go. Okay, time's up, everyone. Did everyone share who their enemies were? So which pair wants to present? Yes, Donguk and Sumin pair. Can you please stand up? Okay, let's all listen to what Donguk and Sumin have to say. Wow, did everyone hear what Donguk said? Who remembers what Donguk said? Yes, Jinyoung? That's right. So Donguk said that his sister was his enemy. And what was the reason? Sumin, can you please present? Yes, that's right. So it was because his sister stole his cookies. Okay, so thank you, class, for sharing about your enemies. So we're going to read the text now and find out who the main character's enemy is. Are you guys excited? Great. So before we read, I want you to skim through the text and call out some words that you guys are not familiar with, okay? So can you please call them to me? Okay, I hear allowed to the most. Okay, so let's learn this new word, allowed to. This might be a difficult word, okay? So, in my class, in my English class, in the beginning of the class, we had some class rules, right? And what can you do in my class? What was the first rule? Yes, class, that's right. You guys have such good memory. So, you are allowed to use the bathroom. Okay, and what was the second rule? What can we not do in our class? Yes, class, that's right. You are not allowed to use your phone. Do you guys remember these class rules? Okay, so with these 2 examples, who can guess the meaning of allowed to? Yes, Minso? That's right. So Minso had a great guess. She said that it can mean can or able to. So in my class, you guys can use the bathroom, right? And in my class, what can you not do? Yes, class, that's right. You can't use your phone. So now does everyone understand the meaning of allowed to? Okay, great. Then we're going to read material 1 together. So, what do we do in our first reading? Yes, that's right. We have to read for the main idea. So, I'm going to give you 1 minute. Is 1 minute long or short? Yes, it's a very short time. So this is a story. So I want you to skim through the story for 1 minute and find some key words, okay? So 1 minute, go. Okay, time's up, everyone. Did everyone find some key words? Okay, so let's try to focus on the main thing that was inside this text. So who can call out a keyword? Okay, I hear enemy pie. Enemy pie. And who remembers who can tell me the people in the text? Yes, that's right. So there was Jeremy and I, right? The main character, so I. So with these keywords, who can combine to find the main idea? Yes, Tuyang? So Tuyang said that enemy pie turned Jeremy and I into friends. Okay, so does everyone agree to this main idea? Okay, great. So now that we found the main idea, do we all know the specific details? No, that's right. We only know what happened in the ending. So I'm going to give you a chart so that you guys can search for the specific details. So we're going to search for specific details. And first, I want you to find the characters. When did we learn this? That's right, we learned this in the previous lesson. So I want you to find the characters and the events. But in the events, I want you to focus on finding the main events. So this is a story. So what do we have? So in this box, you guys have to write what happened in the beginning. And what was the component that we learned besides characters? Yes, Minzu? That's right. So in the second box, I want you to write the conflict. And can you please all look back at the text? Yes, do you notice anything strange in the text? That's right. Some parts are left in blank. So in this part, we're not sure what goes in here, right? And in the last box, I want you to write the ending of what happened. So this might be a little difficult, so I want you to work with your partners sitting next to you, okay? So I'll give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes to fill this out, okay? So 10 minutes, go. Okay, class, 1 minute left. And time's up. So is everyone done? Did everyone finish writing down the answers? Okay, great. So which pair can tell me the characters that were in the text? Yes, Chuyoung and Sayeon pair? That's right. So Chuyoung said that the characters, one of the characters is Jeremy, and what other characters were there? Yes, Haeyeon and Jaeyoung pair? Okay, great. Thank you for answering. So there was that, and the main character, I. That's right. So we found the characters all together. And in the events, what happened in the beginning of the story? Who can tell me what happened in the beginning? Yes, Donguk? That's right. So Donguk said that in the beginning, Jeremy moved to my neighborhood. Right. Okay. And what happened in the ending? Please, if you guys are not sure, let's try to focus on the main idea that we found together. Yes, class, that's right. They became friends. So they became friends, but we were not sure what happened in the middle part, right? So we're going to learn about this plot twist. Okay, so let's all turn to material 3. And now that we talked about the plot twist, we are all going to be writers to write our own plot twist, okay? Are you guys excited? Great. So this time we're going to work in groups. So there are 26 of you. So this time we're going to write our own plot twist. So we're going to make groups of 4, but there are 26 of you. So I'm going to have 2 groups with 5 people, okay? So 진용, 혜연, 서연, then 주영, you guys are group 1, and group 2, and then group 6, okay? So 동욱 can go in group 4, group 5, and Sumin can go in group 6, okay? So is everyone in their right groups? Great. So in our groups, what do we normally have? Yes, that's right. We all have our group roles. So let's choose our group roles first, okay? So what roles do we normally have? Yes, that's right. We have the leader. So the leader can help the students all speak and lead the discussion, okay? And what's the second role that we normally have? Yes, that's right. We have the word master. So when you are searching for words, when you don't know the meaning of a word, then what can you use? Yes, that's right. We can use the tablet PC to search for words. And who checks the grammar? Yes, class, that's right. We have the grammar checker. And there's a new role that I want to give you. It's called an online manager. And we're going to write our plot twist, right? And after we get peer feedback, the online manager can post the group's work on the class blog, okay? Do you guys all understand? Great, so I'm going to give you 1 minute to choose your group roles. And with the groups that have 5 people, then you guys, there will be 2 leaders, okay? In that group. So please follow these roles and choose them right now. 1 minute, go. Okay, class, did everyone choose their roles? Okay, so can the group leaders raise their hand? Okay, and online managers? Excellent. So now that we all chose our roles, we're going to write our plot twist. So let's all take out material 3. Okay, so can I erase this part? Okay, did everyone write it? So in material 3, what do you see? Yes, that's right. There are some sentences that you guys have to write. So in material 3, I'm going to give you some guidelines about how to write the plot twist. So we talked about how Fiona was a princess, right? And it was very surprising, right? So I want you guys to try to write a creative plot twist. I'm very excited to hear all of your great ideas. So I want you to write a creative plot twist. And the second guideline is for you to write at least 4 sentences. So how many people are in your groups? Yes, that's right. There are 4 or 5. So I want you to write more than 4 sentences. What rule do we call this? Yes, that's right. We have the 1 student, 1 sentence rule. Okay, 1S rule. And for the last one, we learned new vocabulary, right? Yes, so we're going to try to use at least 1 new word. Use 1 new word in your writing, okay? Does everyone understand the guidelines? So, who can explain what we have to do? Yes, Jonghyun? That's right, we have to write a creative plot twist. And how many sentences do we have to write? Yes, class, that's right. We have to write more than 4 sentences. Okay, so with your roles, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes to write the plot twist in material 1, okay? 10 minutes, go. Group 1, do you need help? Do you need any help? Oh, okay, so you guys are all doing good. Great, keep up the good work. Group 3, do you need any help? Oh, so you're not sure how to write a plot twist. Okay, so let's try to think about please all look at material 1. And let's try to think about what Jeremy and I did together to become friends. Do you guys have any idea? Okay, so keep up the good work. Okay, 2 minutes left, everyone. 2 minutes and time's up. Okay, is everyone finished writing their plot twist? Okay, so I was walking around the class and I saw that you guys all had very interesting ideas. So, are you guys curious about what other groups wrote? Yes, you guys seem very excited. So, we're going to do a group feedback. And with our group feedback, what can we do? Why do we do a group feedback? Yes, Hedin? That's right. We do a group feedback to improve our writing. And remember, we have to post this on our class blog. So let's do our group feedback to improve our writing. So I'm going to give you the feedback sheet. So can you please pass this to the group behind you? Okay, does everyone have the feedback sheet? Okay, great. So what is the first criteria of the feedback sheet? Yes, that's right, we have content. So if you think that the other group has a creative plot twist, I want you to give up to 3 stars, okay? And what is the second criteria? Yes, it's organization. I loved your loud and clear voice. So there's organization. So if the group that is presenting has more than 4 sentences, then you guys can give up to 4 stars. And what is the last criteria? Yes, that's right, we have vocabulary. So if the group has used more than 1 new word, you can give up to 1 star. And below, what do you see in the feedback sheet? Yes, that's right, we have the comment section. So if you want to maybe praise the group for their creative plot twist or suggest other things, then you can write your own comments in this box, okay? So so does everyone understand what we have to do? Okay, so let's listen to, so which group wants to go first? Okay, group 4, can you all please come up? Okay, so with this, because we wrote 1 sentences each person can present what they wrote, okay? So everyone can speak. So let's listen to group 4. Wow, did everyone hear? Let's give a big hand to group 4. Okay, so group 4, thank you for presenting. And did everyone hear what group 4 said? Yes, they had a very creative plot twist. So who wants to talk about what group 4 said? Yes, Kangsan. Okay, so that's right. So Kangsan was a good listener, and group 4 talked about how Jeremy and I did a play date together, right? So through this play date, they became friends. Okay, group 4, thank you for your great idea. Okay, and because we finished writing our plot twist, do you remember what we did in the beginning of the class? Yes, we talked about our own enemies. So in the story, we saw that Jeremy and I resolved the conflict, right? So with the same partner that we had in the beginning, we're going to talk about how we resolve the conflict, okay? So I'm going to give you 1 minute. Get back with your partners and talk about how you resolve the conflict. 1 minute, go. Okay, is everyone done? Okay, so I was walking around the class and I heard a lot of you say this, so I want to give you one last feedback. So I heard a lot of you say I was not allowed to play games. And does everyone see anything wrong with this sentence? Yes, Minso? That's right. We learned this vocabulary word. So Minso thinks that this verb, there is something wrong with this verb. So in this case, is I the receiver or the doer? Yes, it's the receiver. So remember, we have to write AED at the end. Okay, thank you. 지금 시간 끝나가지고.
시간